This is the Angels in Politics broadcast, of course, and I am the white collar goon, the creative and artistic manifestation of Angels in Politics. So really believe in yourself. First things first, before I get into my spiel, have you had your meal? As you can see, I'm a little full, but it's not because of the dinner or breakfast. I still haven't broken that fast, but I have broken a liquid fast. I am on a little bit of that. Stimulus, as we call it, stimuli, some may call it. Be that as it may, so you have had something to eat. What do you know about that Videodrome vignette, though? Have you been like reciting that to yourself? Are you actually ready for well, let's not even speak on it. Let's not even speak on it. But self-investment it's going to get to a point whereby you're going to fall in love with your investment. You're going to laugh at your development. You're going to fall in love with your maturation. And I'm pretty sure that's how like people, express themselves into like various, bodies of work. And it's like, oh, how did they produce so much at one time? Like, how did, Future like tap in like that? Or how did people like go on these streaks whereby, they just are winning and dominating? And it's like, you kind of look at these people or these entities in a sense of, I don't know, like in a bad way. Let's just put it simply, like you don't really like it. And it's not because you don't like the fact that they're successful. You don't like the fact that it's an internal conflict in yourself that because they are winning, because they are dominating, because it's almost as if they have a monopoly on it, you can't conceptualize how that can be a good thing. So no, it's a self induced limitation and conflict. All right. And that's what people have, and that's what makes them and that's what makes us prone to this group think and this neglect for development, and this neglect for self-assessment, self-critique, self-investment, looking into yourself. Oh my gosh, it's dark in there. You have insecurities there. You have you have to look at yourself in the mirror and say, okay, like really, what do I need to work on? Really, where am I? Fall in love with that process. Like, make it a process, because you will be a pro. You will be a professional. You'll be the best at being you in the world, in the universe. So like if you go into it, you'll realize that all of the answers, all of the answers you were looking for, they were there. They're here. They're in your heart. They're in your body. They're tucked away. But you have to start asking yourself the right questions. They're already there. The treasure is there. The gold is there. Triangulation is there. The mind, body, soul is there. What? It's already there. Like, you just gotta like dig into it. You just start investing into it. What are you reading? How often are you praying? And prayers, that's your own thing. Don't tell me. That's not my business. But I'm just asking you, are you just like giving thanks, saying like, thank you, Holy Spirit. Thank you for whatever spirit that you believe in. Thank you to the higher power. Thank you to the universe. Thank you to the creator of it all. Like, thank you. Thank you for that. Once you're on that level, once you're on that level, and it's not like a level like, oh my gosh, I've reached some mountain peak. Like, no, the level is, there is no peak of the mountain. You just set your goals astronomically high, and it's the process of that. Because, man, like, sometimes it is scary. Sometimes it is fearful, because you have a certain spirit. And you have to know what your archetype is, you know? And whenever we here in the political foundation, we are starting a lot of things, and we're going to be building upon that. So when you come to our ecosystem, you will be facilitated according to your archetype, and it's going to be according to like the alchemy symbols, and it's going to be according to the powers that you have. It's going to be fire, it's going to be water, it's going to be earth, you know, it's going to be wind, it's going to be that, and according to that, it's going to be like you're more of this type of individual, you are more of this type of individual, you are more of this type of individual, you know. And based on fire, water, earth, and wind, you will be able to discern, maybe my skill sets and my personalities and my behaviors and my strengths, and also my weaknesses, whatever my learning capabilities are, my learning opportunities are. I might be able to facilitate or be more in this type of lane and this type of lane. And that's all, you know, that's all classes are. This is all necessary for competition. This is all iron sharpens iron. This is all steel sharpens steel. This is all how we evolve and how we grow and how we manifest into the future generations of the future, whatever we create. But we need to be at our best, and the only way we can create that, manifest that, use, of course, our SOS systems, our systems of what? Synthesis, our systems of synchronicity, of course, our systems of sequence, of course. We're going to like create this within our own daily behaviors through what? Machine thinking, machine learning, algorithmic decision making. Of course, we have this. All right, so triangulate this with believable parties. We are ready. Okay, we're ready. I know you're excited for this, but develop yourself. And once you are as excited as I am, reach out to me, contact me. But really, before you contact the goon, you really must know the goon, and the goon is your shadow. The goon is in you. The goon is in your body. The goon goes up and down you. The goon is actually in your tummy. Okay, and you pass the goon, and then you really consume the goon again. So it's like there's a part of you that's like, hey, like, I'm trying to work on. There's a part of you that's like, hey, this is a bit dark. Hey, of course, it's something that's been nagging at me, but you don't want to address it. The reason why I'm the white collar goon is because I have shown a light on it for myself. Okay, we'll speak soon.